Hello, beautiful and brave soul. If you're here, you have discovered you are clearly in a strange reality that is changing and shifting in front of you constantly, and you are trying to keep up, okay? You're with a group of people energetically that are trendsetters, setting forth a boundary, okay? We're building a boundary as a group, as a collective. This message is channeled, and right now it has to be jumped into. So there's no cards, there's no tangible yet. So we're speaking as a group, okay? So we're like in the locker room and we're having a conversation, okay? Because we're creating a plan and a strategy, and it requires group thinking. We need to, a channel that will resonate with the energy is Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Okay? And definitely the greatest female rapper of all time. So that's an opinion. Just go with the flow. Okay, so I'm connecting to energy, a signature that is a person struggling with the changes around them, okay? So these are happening through what you see, like you're changing your opinion about things, how you feel about stuff, your time, your energy, your freedom. And there's also a realization of your power, of your superpower, your literal ability to be amazing, be the best version of human you can obtain. That's in your perspective, because it's literally a dream. You're building a dream. Today felt like a dream. It feels like a dream. It's like something about daytime is starting to feel like a dream. And everything else is starting to feel very loud. So there's a lot of, you feel like your environment becoming very loud and hard to ignore. So you're dealing with energy that's very hard to ignore. I'm gonna ground this in a second with some tarot cards, but I was asked to come now because we need to trust in the unseen that's moving through us all the time, the spirit. So you're learning how to move in spirit. You're learning how to maneuver reality without ego. Ego is important. It attaches us to the material. That way we can show up, right, and be present. But when we're channeling, we're driving, we're moving, we're flowing, we're on a channel. We're not necessarily trying to be still and present, you know? And we have to understand body, because we're so aware, hyper aware of our physical body that we think we die. Which makes us not live, because you're trying to live your life, but you feel asleep. You feel like a dream, like it's very, you know, droopy, I don't know, you know. I don't know, you know. Trendsetter Nicki Minaj, like, I really just feel an energy of what the world has never seen in 3D. It's seen it on the screen, okay? So we have experienced what we're about to experience, but we experienced it through visual TV, movies, Marvel. We're marveled by the imagination and what it can accomplish and achieve, okay? We're marveling right now. It feels like we're in anxiety, but the anxiety is an illusion. What's behind anxiety through fear is so Judge came out in reverse. So what's behind the fear? So we feel that anxious feeling and we tense up, and then fear creeps in. But when you overcome those two things, when you triumph, rise above, a confidence kicks in. And it activates, it turns you on. So I forgot to plug in my phone to the mic, and I don't know if I can do it, so I hope the sound is okay. I was really encouraged to just jump into this channel. Goddess energy on the outside of you. So you've got this goddess, inner critic. So there's this inner critic. Keeping you from your goddess, your inner world. With the vampire kind of at the bottom there, I saw lover pop out. Right, because we're living in a reality where people vampire off of other people. And then there's those that are pollinators, which I've been talking about. So it's kind of a thread of information coming through. We're a group of pollinators, you and I, okay? I don't know, that are a part of a grid system, boundaries, right? We were talking about that. We're building a boundary system together. Judge, okay, so we have goddess, judge, inner critic, and this vampire. You know, if we are supposed to live abundantly, right? I'm trying to listen more than I speak. If we live more abundantly, right, with the intention and mindset, it's something about giving here. There's a energy you're giving outwardly that I'm not quite sure. I can't quite hear everything that I'm hearing. If that makes sense. Wrath. Interesting, wrath fell out. Like there's an anger. So we can't deny an energy. Okay, so there's an energy of Eminem that I'm destined to speak about and connect certain dots about the puzzle of reality that we're in. And wrath, okay, revelations, okay, it's like you are designed to be outside of what is trending of the cult, because we're trying to dismantle a cult together. But we have to be intelligent enough and wise as a serpent. We have to go through the troubles and the turbulation energy right now. It's crazy intense. We are on a ship and it's rocking, okay? We are, whatever craft or whatever we're on, it's volatile. The energy is volatile. Weak is dangerous right now. Strength is empowering. It's important to be strong. Strong in your conviction, your truth, your what you know. So right now I know I'm sitting at a desk with cards and you know what I'm saying? It's like moving energy, so much moving energy. I'm gonna pull some tarot. This is all, right now it's abstract. It's meant to, it's meant to connect, okay? Dots that reality is trying to get you to see right now. There's energies to be very cautious of right now. So I just saw 1010, and then the 1010 October 10th thing clicked in my head, where that's National Mental Health Day. As I was looking at this healer card in reverse, it was like mental health, mental health. It's about the journey. Kali is also here, fishing for comments. Trying to get you to speak, trying to get you. Interesting. Social status in reverse. Don't get arrogant in reverse. Okay, so this is an energy where, okay, vampire sees whatever vampire energy you're interacting with. It sees that you have this inner critic that doesn't see your potential. And they're in a way using that against you, meaning they are trying to get you to say something. Okay, so this is going on outside of you. They're trying to get you to say something that sucks the healing energy out of you and puts it into them. Okay? And I feel like this Kali card is really screaming at me. She's kind of like saying, take no prisoners. I know, this is crazy. Okay, so there's another energy here, because this is gonna just keep unraveling deeper and deeper. I really see, oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Then I heard boom in the amplifier. I don't know. Gator boots, Gucci suits, stay fly, like fly. The song by Hobson is coming through. Inner critic. Your inner critic has a loud voice. It calls in doubt, and it puts an interject in your mind of authority that bosses you around and bullies you around and kind of keeps you small. And because you had to create a character, because your parents and your caregivers and stuff, they broke down your spirit in general. So yeah, you weren't able to have the foundational discipline to be you. You were so indoctrinated to be something else. Okay? And now these vampires see that. There's something, these vampires are like kind of lurking in your energy. Like I said, now we have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands in reverse, two very powerful figures, and it's like showing me it's your energy that's not empowered, disempowered right now, because these are not upright right now for you. It's like you've been struggling because it's always to this inner child wound. I'm somebody that I see your inner child wound and I just dig it out a little bit and it hurts. And it's like, ow, like, I don't know. So here's this Emperor and Queen of Wands in reverse, fishing for comments, social status. Again, there's this energy here where you're very, very colorful, okay? Where you wear this crown of authenticity. That's all it is. It's not like I'm better than anyone or there's no competition. It's straight up just like, I'm dope. There's something about me that says I am unique and an individual. So this Nicki Minaj thing is coming up. And I really see a misunderstanding in rap where Nicki is underrated because she's not just a rapper. She's literally one of the best rappers ever. And she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, credit goes to where it's due. And for me, I think she's the most unique female rapper there has ever been. That, for my generation, okay? If it's not in my generation. So I feel like you have something of that energy that makes you have this power, okay? That people want to draw energy from you. Take your energy. You're Messiah, okay? You're very beautiful. You have a seductive energy, a quality to you of reciprocity, simplicity, chill. You're very chill. Your energy has a romantic and sweet feeling, okay? Yeah. Yeah, you look like you might be able to bite someone's head off though, and that's fine. Because it's a protective energy you have. You're literally this lioness in defensive mode. You're living in survival. You're literally like this vampire wants to eat this, not eat the goddess, but you know what I'm saying? Keep it a food supply. It's a resource to the vampire energy. That was a frog. Here's this Ace of Swords coming out again. From, I believe yesterday, Wrath, Ace of Swords. What do you know? There's something you know. What makes you so angry? What is this criticism about? What have you went inside and contemplated about? See, reality is bending and changing. I'm telling you, like some sort of matter, there's something going on with matter, molecules, DNA, pollinating species. So things have to be malleable right now for you to transform, transcend. You're on a mission to transcend. Three of Swords, pain. We're struggling to let go of the attachments of, so the Three of Swords is this heartbreak energy. It's like, well, I look back and I really miss those times, that stuff, myself then, whatever. You're really missing something. And it's heartbreaking. And it's hard for you to let go. Ostrich, baby egg, stabbed. So this could be a loss of youth. This could be middle age. It could be fall. Like you're in your fall like timeline where you're just kind of looking for chill. Like you want the leaves to fall. You want it to be chill. The High Priestess fell on the floor with Justice at the bottom. So we have the Judge, 1818, in reverse with Justice, 11. And the High Priestess, which is 2. Okay? Because you're stepping into a chapter of like your inner world is activated. I keep talking about the pollinators because the fairies, what am I calling? It's like some people are designed, some of us are designed to wake up and sprinkle fairy dust or, go around and make things beautiful. We just like see something that's bland and ugly and we go and we make it beautiful. It's an energy of otherworldliness often, or cross species, I don't know, where you kind of feel more like you can fly, that you like to swim, dance, sing, flow, create, paint. Maybe you bake cakes. Maybe you know what I'm saying? There's so many options of the type of human I'm referring to, because there was a stifling energy to trap an abundance of children. An abundance of children through the generations. And we're waking up. We're waking up now. That, dogs and Everything is becoming more conscious, more awake, more aware, more in tune, more in the flow. And you are too. And it requires you to act on intuition now, not on logic, not on 1 + 1 = 2. Dolphin in reverse. Dolphin. But if it wasn't in reverse, over Kali, dolphin, and look at the shark at the bottom. I was talking with a client about a shark today, about what it would be like to swim with sharks. Actually, this is important to your reading because the shark at the bottom with this dolphin, I know the dolphin works with intelligence in groups, and the shark is more of a fierce predator, singularly, usually, the larger ones. I'm kind of seeing this energy where we're looking at a predator that has perfectly adapted and evolved, right? It's like, hold on. Okay, so the dolphin and the shark dynamic, and then this repeating hummingbird dynamic, the pollinator, with also this word fishing here, fishing for comments, with the status card, that social status. There are predators in the work environment. There are predators constantly interacting with us day to day. Vampires, beings that ill intent, don't, do things quite, respectfully. There's an energy here where you're seeing into a dynamic of how to adapt to an environment and be the version who you are, which is this hummingbird, this playful dolphin energy that you can't quite express. It's trapped in this satanic grid. There's some sort of mechanical, I want to say quantum mechanical, I don't know, where I'm seeing honeycombs. I'm seeing, it's when we understand how to go through the realm. Like, we are in between time where we're going to learn how to do what we've seen on TV. Everything, okay? And that energy coming online is really rich food for the predators. It's like an aphrodisiac. It's a stimulant, okay? And it keeps the energy signature and the frequency, the bandwidth or whatever, that keeps us, I'm seeing Pink Floyd, the visual of Pink Floyd's light spectrum understanding. It keeps the grid that binds us to a frequency. We're stuck, but we're pushing through by choosing self more. Say yes to you more. You make choices, okay? There's something about being selfish is good. Being selfish is a key through the door, okay? Make a selfish decision. I'm gonna put these over here, and I'm going to pull a number, and I think that's it. I think it feels done. I want to use this one. Got number 5. Change. Taurus. The bull. I'm telling you, there's an energy here of like push through. We're fighting every day to be, come here, Chakra. We're fighting every day to be where we want to be, right? It's crazy. Like, this is clearly some sort of battlefield that we have to push. We have to push through. I don't know what this cave card's about. This is chakra. Where are they in the cave? Oh yeah. There's a lot to do with the cave, so I'm just gonna open that door in another reading because there is some work, you know, light work, spiritual work, teamwork that we need to do. And it requires us to get some people to safety. So I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my info below. I have a website you can see if you want to book a reading, all my options. Leave a comment below and please go check out my book on Amazon, Scorpio Diaries. I lost my mind to find it. I wrote that after my very, very intense spiritual awakening, and it has a lot of my poetry and background in there, and it's pretty cool if you are ascending and going through relationship trials, tribulation. So if you need validation, that book, like I said, is available down below, Scorpio Diaries. I lost my mind to find it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.